Welcome to How to Navigate the Toastmasters International website. I'm Leanna Lindquist, the District 7 Director, and I will be conducting this training. I will divide it into three sections. The first one will be My Toastmaster, in other words, all about you. Club Central, what you need to do if you're a club officer, and then resources, where to find information that's going to enhance your Toastmaster experience. We'll begin with My Toastmasters. And when you click on that, you will see there's a member login. Go ahead and click on that. You can see, because I've logged in before, that my name pops up and I have saved my password. Now, if you've never logged in before and you want to log in for the first time, then your username is your member number, and you can find that on your magazine that comes in the mail to you every month. So put that number in and then click on Forgot Your Password, and something will be emailed to you and you can log in using that password. So now I will go ahead and log in, and you can see up at the top it says Welcome Leanna. So I will click on that. And now if I had been sent in a password from Toastmasters International, you can bet it's probably one that's not easily remembered. You can go over here to username and password and click on that, and you can change it to something that's easy for you to remember, like the Three Bears. One of the items that is on this portion is your contact information. So if you move, you want to make sure that you change your address, and you can do that just by clicking the edit button. That way your magazine is sure to come to you. If you change your email address, many people like to use their work address and they change work, and you want to change that. In fact, I recommend that you use a personal email address. If you're a club officer, you may be sent emails. Sometimes you'll get attachments that might come from the district, and depending on what the firewall is like at your work, that may be blocked. But those can certainly be changed anytime that you change those. You can see it says I joined June 1st, 2009. It's always the first of the month for Toastmasters for your join date. And you can see I belong to 3 different clubs. Now if I go to scroll down just a little bit further, you can see it shows your education awards, and that will show anything that you've earned. So you can see I've got 3 advanced communicator bronzes, and you can look down and see everything that you have earned in terms of awards. Membership building awards. I have sponsored members, and if you look at the application on the back, you can list your name on. If you bring a friend to your club and they join, then you can put your name on the back of their application, and you will get credit for being a club sponsor or a new member sponsor. Offices held. So anytime that you are a club officer, a district officer, such as an area director, division director, that's all recorded. That way, when you go to apply for leadership awards, you've got a record of when you served in those leadership roles. Membership history. This goes back and looks at every time you paid dues, and we pay them twice a year. So you can see here the different clubs that I belong to, and whenever I have paid dues, there is a record of that. Sponsorship history, again, this one goes to the clubs that I have helped sponsor. And if you help start a new club or you're a mentor for a new club, you can get credit for that. And order history is just what I have ordered from the Toastmasters website. And a lot of these are downloads. A lot of the items are, you don't need to pay for them, you can just download them. So there is a record of that. So this is what you can find, and there's my member number right there. So this is what you can find on my Toastmaster when you log in. Now if we go to Club Central, just kind of interesting that did that. It's having problems here. Let's go back. Let's try it this way. If we go to Leadership Central up here, say you're a club officer and you're going to pay dues, you're the treasurer, and you want to go to Club Central. Now because I'm already logged in and I am a club officer for Patriot Talkers, if I was not a club officer, see, I cannot access my other clubs, but because I am a club officer for this club, I can enter that. Submit membership applications, that's where you do that. If you want to pay dues, that's where you go. Update my club meeting information. So if your club changes the name, your location, if you didn't have a website and now you have one, you would put it there. If you change the day or time that you meet, you're going to want to click on Update My Meeting Information and change that. Search club receipts, and so that would be club payments. If you were trying to look and see if somebody had paid dues, you could go there. View your club officer information. When it's time to update club officer information, for instance, you'll elect your club officers in May. By the end of June, the new officers must be added into the system in order to receive credit for your Distinguished Club program. And you can just click right on this. It takes about 5 minutes. All the members' names pop up, and you can just list what officer they are on. Or if someone resigns from their role and you elect someone to replace them, you can put that there. And then your club mailing address, if you need to update that. Education awards. So if you're the Vice President of Education, then you go in and you just click on the member's name and it will pop up, and you can enter their award. Again, that takes just a few minutes to do. If you want to print a membership roster with names and phone numbers, update my addendum of standard club options. So that would be, here's club name, location. If you wanted to change these, refer back to your club charter. So for instance, maybe your club doesn't have club dues and you've decided we want to collect dues $1 a month, and your club votes on it. This is where you go in and enter that information, and you always want to scroll to the very bottom and click on Update, just to make sure that that change really does happen. And your club's awards, so if your club has earned, for instance, the like this Beat the Clock Award, the Smedley Award, if the club has been distinguished in the past, then all of that will be right there for you to take a look at. View the Distinguished Club Program reports. Now we are Region 2. We are District 7. And if we click on District 7, this is what we call the dashboard. This keeps track of all our clubs and our number of member payments and our distinguished clubs. Quickest way is just to click on Club Performance and then scroll down. These are by division and area. Now I'll do my home club, which is Marylhurst, and we are in Division E, and we are Area 63. Marylhurst, and I'll just click on the number, and it takes me to the dashboard. So what we can tell about Marylhurst Toastmasters, we're in Region 2, we're in District 7, Division E, Area 63. Our base was 23 members. That's what we started with this year. So on July 1st, we had 23 paid members. To date, as of January 29th, we have 19 paid members. We are required to have 20 members or a net growth of 5 new members in order to be eligible to be a distinguished club. If 5 goals are met, we can be distinguished. Well, we have met 5 goals. If we meet 6, we're distinguished. 7, select distinguished, and if we meet 9 goals, we can be president's distinguished as long as we have that 20. So you see we're 19, and we need to grow by at least 1 more member, and that needs to occur by June 30th, which is the end of our Toastmaster year. So if we look now, we can see competent communicator, we need to have 2, and we've got 1, so we need to get 1 more, and that'll give us a goal, and 2 more CCs would give us another goal. And because we have a check mark, we already have our advanced communicator goal, another advanced communicator. In fact, we have 3, so we have exceeded what we needed. We have a leadership award and another leadership award, so we get credit for that. If we get 1 more new member, we'll have another goal. That'll give us 6. And then if we have 4 more new members on top of that, that would give us an additional goal. When we had officers training in the last June, all 7 of our officers were trained. Now we're going to go to TLI on Saturday, and if we have at least 4 of our club officers trained, then that will complete that, and we will get credit for goal number 9. And we already turned our dues in on time and our officers list. So this you can find and see just exactly what your club is doing in relation to your status. So back under Leadership Central, there is the leader letter and club officers. can see right here, club leaders get these in their email. And lots of good information like Pathways, which is our new education program. You can see information about that. New brand training videos. So a lot of information that you can go back and look up about club leadership. Also, there are governing documents. So if you're ever interested in looking up the bylaws for our district, for Toastmasters International, that's the place to go. Now, the next area that I would like to review are resources. There are lots of these, and pretty much it's just take a look at them, see if there's anything that you find of particular interest, and you might want to make a note. Here's just a little bit about Toastmasters in general, about choosing a club. This might be some information that you might want to pass on to a friend who might be interested in joining Toastmasters. The club meeting roles. Now, they are in your Competent Leader Manual, but they're also right here. And all of the roles are explained, and all you need to do is click on them and they'll take you to another screen. And now, since we're talking about table topics, you'll see that there's a lot of extra. Think Fast Table Topics Handbook, being a table topic speaker. So a lot of good information there. Welcome to new members. This could be important if you, say, are a mentor for somebody that's new and just joined your club. You might want to send them there, even review that with them. How to start a new club. If you, for instance, maybe your work, you say, gosh, we've got loads of employees here. Toastmasters would really fit in to where I work. Then you can click on how to start a new job. I'm sorry, how to start a new club, and it would give you information as to how to start a club, what it takes to start a club, the cost, and there's information that you can download, even a flyer. And it will explain about what a gavel club is. Gavel clubs are clubs that where people don't meet the typical criteria. For instance, under 18, or maybe a prison might be a gavel club. Although in our district, all our prison clubs are regular clubs. The new member experience. Now this is this talks about some of the resources that are utilized, the education program, and there's some good information there. How to join, to sponsor a club, the club experience. Now this one, if there is someone that you would like to bring to your club, you might share this video with them. And it just talks about, it shows a club in action. And it's really kind of neat. I was just visiting a business that wants to start a club, and that's how they're recruiting members, was they brought people that were interested, had them sit down, and they watched the video so they could get a sense of what a real club looks like. and it's really a pretty nice video, and I thought it looks a lot like my club, except we typically wear jeans and you don't see people in suits. But this is a really nice resource if you're trying to explain to someone what Toastmasters is. Facts for first-timers. Again, if there's somebody new to your club and you want to help them out, this is a great place to go. And the community-based programs. You may have heard of Speechcraft and you really weren't sure what it was. This explains about Speechcraft. In the interpersonal communication program, this is one that is for young people, junior high, high school, and Toastmasters also has a youth leadership program. And we have several gavel clubs of young people in our community. But oftentimes clubs will put on a youth leadership program, and it might be at a high school or a church or maybe through 4-H, some kind of a group. And it's a really great program, and here are the resources that you can take a look at. Speechcraft is put on typically by a club, and it is kind of a mini speech course. You can charge people for that, and typically they charge enough to cover dues. So you can go through about 8 weeks, very similar to the Competent Communicator Manual, and people give speeches and they increase their skills, and at the end of the time you can say, well, we'll take the money you paid us and you're a member of our club. So it's used as a recruitment tool. Now, the Toastmaster magazine, you should have been receiving that. It comes every month. When you log in, you can look at the current one online. Also, there is an archive, and the archive is kind of neat because you can go back and take a look at a number of issues that perhaps are out there from before you joined, and you can find the articles. And there are a lot of them, so if you wanted to focus on speech writing or table topics, you can go out there and take a look at that, or mentoring, and so you can go back to old issues and see what's out there. Okay, events. This is primarily about the International Convention. The next one coming up will be this August, and it will be in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. Any Toastmaster is eligible to come to the International Convention. It's really an amazing experience, and you can see witness the world champion of public speaking. Great breakout sessions, keynote speakers, August 23rd through 26th in Vancouver. And we've been to Leadership Central and shopping. This is the Toastmaster store. So you can browse for different products. So we can shop by education, So for instance, if you needed a new manual or you wanted to purchase a book or a program and module, you can go right here. Let's see. Get that one. There are materials in many different languages. You'll notice that. Let's see, manuals. I on occasion find that this doesn't work quite as well as I would like it to. There's club officer manuals. Here we go. Okay. I'd like this one a little better. Okay, here we go. So there's High Performance Leadership Project. Lots of, now here we go. Here's what I was looking. If you need to do the Better Speaker Series, which is requirement for some of the advanced awards, there are, let's see, impromptu speaking. Let's see if we add it to our cart. A number of these are available as PDFs. So you can see right here, also available as a digital file. So you can download that one. All of the Better Speaker Series, the Leadership Series, those are all available as a download. So that's kind of nice. We used to have to order those. So those are anything the Successful Club Series, Leadership Excellence Series. Those are all downloadable through the website. Meetings, so club officer manuals. Awards, contests. This one is speech contest kits. Now the speech contest kit is, let's see if we can see there for the different speech contests, but they give you the certificates, the ballots, the judges' forms, everything that you need. Now you can order it for $11 or you can add it to your cart and you are able to download this one too. Let's see if I can get this to work. No, that's not going to do that one. I know I've been able to do that before. So, contests. And let's see what else there is. As you can find the, oh, here we go, are the different ballots, speech contest kits. Let's see. We have been able to do that in the past, so I'm not sure what the story is on that. Different certificates that you might like to have. A lot of, many clubs do ribbons. for best speaker, best table topics, best evaluator. Now, if your club has money, you might want to do something like that, or some will do it for their icebreaker, and you can get these different ribbons. And then in marketing, brochures. So there are, and they've got a number of different new brochures that are out now. And this one, Find Your Voice and Confidence, the Voice of Leadership. See, this one, they will give you, either one, they'll give you a free set. So anytime that you order anything from the Toastmaster website, make sure that you order item 99F and item 101F. They will be free. They'll send you, I believe it's 10 of each. And all you do is just whatever the postage is on those. They are free, and you can use those in your club for new members that, or your guests. And then there's lots of apparel as well as notebooks, etc. When you are finished, you want to go up to log out, and that will log you out. Now that covers our review of the Toastmaster website. There are loads of resources on here. If you've got an extra hour, just sit down and prowl. If you're looking to write a speech, you're not sure about how you fill a role, there's loads of great information on here. And that ends our webinar.